Just take the picture.
You were such a good listener, Thomas. Makes me feel so special.
If you don't mind, if you could...
This makes me feel really special, too, because, Discover's giving me cash back on debit, not just credit.
Discover gives cash back on debit to everyone.
Everybody?
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit. $579 breaths to show them your stuff. Every breath matters. Don't let RSV take your breath away. Protect yourself from RSV with Abrysvo, Pfizer's RSV vaccine. Abrysvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious if you are 60 or older. Having asthma, COPD, diabetes, or heart disease puts you at even higher risk. Abrysvo is not for everyone and may not protect all who receive the vaccine. Don't get Abrysvo if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to Abrysvo. The most common side effects are tiredness, headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo. Visit these retailers or find other retailers near you at abrysvo.com.
I'ma blow out your bag. Bring it in, baby. I'ma show you where it's at. Stick it out, show you the rack for these racks.
My bad.
Baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag, baby bag.
Super Wild Card Weekend, where history is made. Now, for the first time ever, a playoff game will stream only on Peacock. Dolphins, Chiefs. Sign up now and witness history.
Welcome back, Super Wild Card Weekend, presented by Verizon. 10-7 after 1, with Cleveland driving now inside the Texan 30-yard line. Jerome Ford the back, Moore the motion man. Flacco, who has thrown 102 yards just to his two tight ends, 129 on 9 of 10 passing. Handoff forward, finds the hole, and bursts forward for 3.
I want to go back to the last play of the first quarter and just the confidence in Joe Flacco's arm. Here's who he's throwing the football to, but he's not open. He's throwing to a spot right here in between the two linebackers. He has great confidence, and he throws his guy open into that window, into that hole, and a huge play by Harrison Bryant. But just the confidence and the composure Flacco showed throwing that ball to a spot.
And that confidence, it permeates through the rest of the team. Kevin Stefanski said these guys just know he's been in these moments, and they feel calm every single time out with him under center, as Ford will keep the legs churning to the 20 and set up 3rd and short.
Well, Kevin Stefanski had a couple guys who had some Super Bowl experience talk to the team this week. All the teams in the playoffs right now know at this point everybody's 0-0. Anybody can go on a run and make it happen. Joe Flacco was one of the guys that spoke to the team and said, look, let's just take care of the ball, keep doing what we're doing, and know that at this point in the season, anybody can get hot and go on a run. And it could be us just as well as anybody else.
And that's Joel Bitonio going off. He's being helped off the field. Made his 6th consecutive Pro Bowl, and without those 2 tackles, that left guard has been uber important, especially with their runs up the middle. Here's what happened to him. See, big number 75.
Yeah, the 2 guards are both outstanding, and there it is right there. Sheldon Rankins kind of falls into the back of his legs. Nothing intentional, but he's heading to the locker room to get checked out.
So Michael Dunn's going to come in. He's already been out there as an extra offensive lineman, eligible receiver on a crucial 3rd down and 2. Flacco's going to push it forward himself. He's got it. All 6'6" of Joe Flacco picks up that 1st down.
Yeah, nice little call. He's a big body, but he also knows with that 4-man even front, there's just a natural hole to either side. So watch him. He just kind of reads this. He's just going to kind of fill into the right. He loses his left guard, so I'll run behind my right guard, who's still in the game, Wyatt Teller, and pick up the 1st down.
How about putting your body on the line? Going to be 39 years old on Tuesday, and he understands this could be that last gasp. He knows this is a team that has the tools to make a deep run, as he's experienced before.
Well, this is throw here. 1st down, play action.
Flacco looking, rainbow. Perfectly delivered as he finds David Bell for a modest gain just shy of the 10.
It's the right hand upstairs that's going to do the damage. 9 times out of 10 they'll give their last hurrah. You've always got to be wary.
Callum Smith, he's a great counter-puncher.
And it looks like it's all over right here.
You just thought that Callum was always one shot away with one of those counter shots.
Callum Smith wins the Battle of Liverpool.
Looking back, it was a great achievement. I was so focused on reaching the very top.
A young star has arrived. This is his first notch on that ladder of success.
Combinations are practiced over and over until a fighter can use them without thought. Existing in a space of muscle memory and lightning-fast reactions, one perceives an attack and then an explosion of instinct.
Just unrelenting combinations, left hands, right hands.
He was prepared to walk through the fire to land his own shots.
I think that's part of Beterbiev's strategy. He wants to bring Bolstick to him.
In my strategy, I let him punch me. I need to be coming, you know.
And there's another right hand to the body from Beterbiev.
Bolstick was in the fight. Whilst he may have been winning the battle, he wasn't winning the war.
Beterbiev feels like he's the dominant man tonight.
It's palpable.
Hard fight, back and forth.
Beautiful right hand exchange from both guys.
The 10th round, he shows his mettle.
Beterbiev is mauling right now. Right uppercut comes in from Beterbiev.
During 10th round, there is no one punch. I did very well.
And there's a right hand that comes over the top.
Ba, 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 ba.
A short left hand on the inside. Bolstick gets hurt.
Straight punches, left and right, combination to finish his foe.
Trying to come over the top with a right hand. That's it. It's over.
One of the best finishers in all of boxing.
A dominating 10th round by Beterbiev.
And Beterbiev continued just to enhance that reputation.
Going into the George Groves fight, I think he had a very good reputation. Obviously, he was world champion. He was considered the #1 in the world at the time.
George Groves was already a massive household name in the UK. This was a really big fight.
I was the underdog going into the fight. I was the better underdog. Not many people give me a chance.
This was the fight that Callum Smith cut his teeth at elite level.
That was a chance to become the best in the world, and I had a very good camp for it. He likes people coming to him so he can time them, and I knew I had to just use my size, take centre of the ring, but not go to him as much.
Smithy's waiting patiently.
Make him have to commit to me.
We saw Smith show presence of mind and great ring generalship.
And I knew it was a matter of time of when I'd land the right shots, and I knew when I did, I'd get rid of him.
Right hand success from Smith. George Groves lost his balance momentarily.
One of the hardest techniques for a pugilist to master are finishing skills, an ability that goes beyond the art of a one-punch knockout. A true finisher, much like an animal hunting its prey, stalks their opponent, waiting, and then unleashes.
And a left hook has put George Groves on unsteady legs.
It's the quick left hook from Callum Smith. A very impressive punch.
Callum Smith is looking to tee off.
I knew I would find the gaps at some point, and I landed a good catch left hook, which is one of my better shots.
And George Groves' championship reign has come to an end.
There was a big right hand, and then the body shot absolutely robbed George Groves, a proud champion, of everything that he had left.
And that left hook comes across. It really is a cracking punch.
I scrambled him a little bit and then went in for the finish, and good body shots, the one that finally got me the win.
Before that fight, he had knocked out lesser opponents, but George Groves, even though he was at the end, was an accomplished fighter.
And we have a new champion.
I beat a very good fighter, and I will finally become the best on the planet. It's still the best feeling I've ever had in my career.
Boxing, at its core, is a pair of fighters trying to impose their will physically on an opponent. But the mental aspect of the sport is critical. Beyond the vicious, sinuous guile, subterfuge, and the setup. And when one weapon creates vulnerability to the second.
For everyone, like, you need to prepare, but with Marcus Brown there is another think more, because Marcus Brown is southpaw. When you box with southpaw, it's a little bit different. Right?
Marcus Brown popping that jab out from the southpaw stance.
Beterbiev was conscious that he was losing rounds.
Not a lot of jabs from Beterbiev so far.
but that he had his confidence in his own ability that he could claw the fight back.
He might lose some in the early rounds, but that doesn't mean that he's losing control of the fight.
This was the most adversity Beterbiev had ever faced.
That cut is pouring blood from the forehead of Beterbiev.
I mean, that cut was disgusting. It was right in the middle of his forehead.
When I get cut, my blood is not stop. He's bleeding.
Hard body shot from Beterbiev as he goes back downstairs with the left hand.
When you prepare for fight, for like, you know, different scenarios, different some things, like you need to be ready for that.
Beterbiev is a tough man to contend with.
Beterbiev is studying, downloading data, and eventually he is going to find a way to knock you out.
Beterbiev, this is where he wants to be. He wants to keep his guy trapped in the ropes.
He found the home for the left hook to the body.
You can just hear the power of Beterbiev.
The sound of those punches, you're talking about someone banging a bass drum.
20 seconds left to go in the round as Beterbiev finding some right hand.
I remember he get for level when I go to head you already there, you're already down.
Diaz, you heard. Good shot to the body.
Beautiful left hook to the body.
He's always dangerous to the head, but it was actually the time that he invested in the body that actually started the beginning of the end.
And again, to Marcus Brown's credit, he's hurt, but he's trying to make adjustments.
Once again, showed off his impressive combination punching.
Beterbiev all over him.
He just dug a hole for Brown. He dismantled Brown. He took his soul, if you like.
How much more can Marcus Brown take?
I do just try to do my job.
For centuries, military tacticians have waxed lyrical about the importance of maintaining high ground. And when a fighter possesses this same advantage...
Coming by way of knockout, de Hidalgo, Mexique, pesant 162,3 livres. From Hidalgo, Mexico, weighing in at 162.3 pounds, Victor Hugo Flores.
Exactly, see it here, body shots. Beterbiev. Well, look, Johnson had a certain good job.
Et son adversaire dans le coin rouge s'affiche 2 victoires, aucune défaite, une victoire acquise par KO. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, professional record 2 wins, no defeats, 1 win coming by way of knockout. De Chartres, France, pesant 162,8 livres, from Chartres, France, weighing in at 162.8 pounds, Moreno, the soldier,
Cena Ruiz ruling that the cut was opened up by a punch, not by a headbutt, as we go to the action in this bout. Like we saw the jab to the head and then the body from Beterbiev. Those are cutting, poleaxing shots. They'll stop you in your track.
Ready to get things started here between Victor Hugo Flores, who makes the trip from Mexico to take on Moreno Fendero, who was born in the Central African Republic of Bangui. He's trained by Mark Ramsey, but in his corner tonight is Samuel Dekari, because Ramsey is 100% focused on Artur Beterbiev's performance tonight in his world title defense against Callum.
Sharp jabs in a right hand followed by Beterbiev.
Flores ain't playing. He's coming out trying to get respect, standing his ground. He's stepping back, but he's actually firing back.
Incredible chance. You see on the right part of his trunk, and on the left as well, it says Corbe. That's his nickname. You know what that means, Tim?
What?
It's actually the Chevy Corvette.
No. Corvette.
That's his nickname.
That's funny. Oh, man.
He has that type of power. His punches
He actually has a degree in criminology. Runs a security company alongside his father, who was a boxer himself. That's what kept him away from the sport for 3 years between 2019 and 2022. Now he gets connected by a left hand, and he goes down.
Because the second right hand, the first one landed flush. The second one over the top.
Fendero, I just love
Once again, there's the first right hand.
the patience he had, the poise, how poised he was.
I think you're correct. He really had to fight.
Complaining
what
about
do you think of the stoppage?
a shot to the forehead, but it was a clean shot. If anything, Fendero could have hurt his hand, the soldier.
When you barely.
But you see the high guard, you see the strength of Fendero.
That disconnect senses.
Fendero. You see the strength of him. Coming around the guards,
he's in bad in his mind.
going down to the body.
He's a warrior.
He's really showing his physicality in there.
He is a warrior.
warrior.
Flores now really feeling it. He's not punching back as often as he was, as early as he was in the beginning of the fight.
Short right there from Fundero. He's an aggressive fighter who likes to stand in the pocket, as you're seeing here, looking for his third professional win. That's a nice combination, and once again, Flores